Hello, everybody. Oh my goodness, it has been way too long. I am so excited to be in your space again. I'm April Thompson, super excited. The TNT unit, and I want to warm up the atmosphere and just remind you that you are great. And oh my goodness, there's been so much that has happened. Are you like creeping into 2022 like, oh my gosh, what's gonna happen next? Right? No, go into the year bold, knowing that it's gonna be an amazing year, because you have got what it takes, girlfriend. Like, I just know that if you were watching this, then someone who invited you thought you were great and you were worthy of more self-love and self-care, because you're always giving out to everyone else first. Okay, so I'm super thrilled that you're here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And just so you know, your consultant that invited you, she is getting training by coming to these and also getting your feedback. So that is like huge. Thank you very much. I am just super thrilled. We are launching a fabulous, fun year, 2022. We rocked it out in 2021. Honestly, Mary Kay is pandemic proof. You know, most of the units who kept working diligently were either doubling or tripling. Oh my goodness, it is so fun. So I am super excited that you're here tonight. We are doing something a little outside of my comfort zone, because it's not the way I usually go with my color. I'm always loving the pop of color. Oh my gosh, I love the pop of color. So here's the thing. It is the New Year, New You look version of Barely There, meaning like as much of just the natural you that we can bring out as possible, right? Barely There as in the makeup color is looking barely there, although you can still use the same amount of products and have a lot of fun with it. They just may be more to your skin tones. And what all of us beauty consultants have loved and experienced and love sharing with you is that we have all gone over a transformation, which means that the Mary Kay products, whether it's the skincare and or the glamour, well, of course, it always starts with the skincare, and then we add on the glamour if we want, right? But what it does, it doesn't change anything. We're not wanting to change anything about you. We're enhancing that beautiful beauty that it was already there, that God put there. And that beautiful inside comes out more, because the way women are wired, we are growing in our confidence when we grow in how much we love what we see in the mirror, right? So being able to confidently tell yourself you are beautiful, I think is the most great love affair you can have. So excited that you're here. I'm going to try and go on to Facebook to see who's hanging out today. Super excited about that. Yay. Okay, Camille. Hey. Oh, hey, I see a comment. Okay, cool. Thanks. Okay, awesome. I see you, girlfriend. Thank you so much. You're pretty. You're pretty too, girl. So fun. All right. So what I have right now is actually just my CC cream. Hey, Cara, what's up, girl? Oh my gosh, Cara, coming back for more. I know you are just wanting to start 2022 for you, right? So that everyone else can get the best of you. I love it. Well, I have got some awesome things to share with you, and I am telling you, I am learning all the time. School is never out for the pros, right? So I love that I have access to great training on our In Touch consultants. Just so you know, there is a color confident place where you can go on Mary Kay In Touch, quick little training commercial, and you can go in there and just take little tests for the eyes, the lips, the you know, all the foundation and everything, and they walk you through all the tools and applications. It sounds like a lot, but I'm telling you, the way they laid it out is so simple, and it's really fun, because you'll just be like bedazzling yourself. So thank you for all these comments. Oh my gosh. Hey, thanks for the invite. Thank you, Deb. Okay, Amy, thank you for being here. Oh, thank you, Chanel. Yeah, you look fabulous too, girl. And Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Yes. So let me turn that down. Okay. Happy New Year, Cara. Thank you so much. Okay, so I just wanted to say there are these one palette looks that Louise Costco took a lot of time to study for ivory skin tone, beige skin tone, and bronze skin tone. And you can guess which one I'm going to choose. But I'm going to share some of that, at least for my eyes, okay, tonight. And then I also have, if it will work, because last time I tried to screen share her, it was before my speaker needed a part, and I don't know if she allowed access to her audio in a screen share. So you'll have to give me feedback real quick and let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to study up on it or just share the video with you in the group. Okay. All right, so I'm super excited. I'm going to go ahead and start with Juliana just to see if we can go there. And just for all of you consultants, our top national sales director, who is literally retiring, well, this month, the number one, her daughter did recently become a director, and it's super exciting. But in this video, I'm assuming that she was a consultant then at that point. But yeah, so she loves using the Mary Kay products, and she's been a makeup artist for many years, not always necessarily solely Mary Kay, but now she is, right? Because that is like her thing now. So I'm really excited. She's totally rocking the Mary Kay in this. So let me know if you can hear the audio. Okay. Here we go with my 10-second countdown. Okay. One palette looks. Her nude eyes. I'm loving how she describes everything here. Okay, so you let me know if you can hear the audio for her.
And make small circles and buff this Cinnabar eyeshadow into the socket of my eye. So the socket of my eye is a little different than the quote-unquote crease of my eye. As you can see, like the crease is kind of like that eye.
Okay, can you hear her talking while she's demoing putting the Cinnabar? It's echoing. Okay, turning this off.
Fold on my eye there, but what I'm doing is I'm actually putting this above that crease area, and so basically if I were to take my finger and push.
Okay, no sounds. Good to know. Okay, thank you so much. So that is so odd. It either echoes with my microphone. It's working. Okay, why don't we try? It's better.
Push it into my eye. If I can feel my brow bone and my eyeball, there's kind of a space between that area there, and that is what is called the socket of the eye. So I'm buffing that brown Cinnabar color into that area. Now looking straight into the mirror with my crease brush, I'm going to take this plum color and I'm going to outline the outer 2/3 of my socket, and just kind of going up into the socket and outlining it. And what I'm just doing is creating just a line first, and then I'm going to buff out that color a little bit later. But really right now I just want to outline the socket on both sides of the eye with that plum deep purple color. Now when I'm holding this crease brush vertically and going back over it, I'm blending out the color and just kind of blending out that initial line. And so with this crease brush, it doesn't have like a fluffy head on it or anything like that. So just holding it vertically up and down, I'm blending it. But when I turn it horizontal, just like I'm doing right here, is when I'm applying and intensifying the color. Now I'm going back to Lori Hogg's Ultimate Crease Brush, and I'm going to make small little circles within that plum color just to diffuse the color and blend it out a little bit on top of that brown that I applied originally. Now going back to that crease brush, I'm going to pick up this navy eyeshadow. Holding the brush horizontally, I'm going to carve out the crease just a little lower than that deep purple eyeshadow that I applied earlier. going to go back to that Ultimate Crease Brush, and with small, tinier circles, I'm going to buff out this navy eyeshadow so that it kind of blends into the purple but doesn't completely cover the purple. Now with a concealer that matches my skin tone, I'm going to carve out my quote-unquote crease, or do what's called a cut crease. So looking straight into the mirror, I'm going to slowly outline with my concealer wand. I'm going to outline the socket of my eye, just the bottom of it, and then fill in the rest of my top eyelid with this concealer. Now with my beauty sponge, I'm going in the lighter part of the beauty sponge, the pointy part, I'm going to gently pat out that concealer just to take off the kind of the top layer of it, or the excess oils and stuff like that from the concealer, and blend it out just a little bit before applying this matte brown eyeshadow on top. Now I'm going to go back to the crease brush and blend out, and whatever's left on the brush, I'm just going to blend this against those two creases where that matte brown and the blue meet, just to soften the line between the two. Now with my flat eyeliner brush, I'm going to apply this black gel eyeliner all across my top lid. Now I'm also going to apply that black gel eyeliner into onto my bottom eyeline from the outer corner. Now I'm going to apply mascara to my top lashes, the false lashes, once the glue has dried completely. Now I'm going to move back to the skin and start to bronze the skin. So I'm going to apply this golden copper cheek color. It's not a bronzer, it's actually a cheek color, but for my skin tone it works really, really well as a bronzer. So I'm in small little circles. I'm going to buff this along my forehead and onto my cheekbones as well, kind of like a little semicircle across my face, and then also buff this onto my chin. Lastly, onto the lips, I'm going to apply Spiced Ginger all over the lips, and then I'm going to pierce my lips together just to kind of blend out the lipstick and push it into the skin a little bit before applying this dark chocolate lip liner. After that, I'm going to apply a little bit more lipstick and then pierce my lips together in order to blend out that lip liner and soften it a little bit. And then I'm going to put Sun Blossoms lip gloss all over the entire lip. I'm going to pierce my lips together just to blend out the lip gloss a little bit, but that also takes away a little bit of the shine. So I'm going to put another layer on top just to restore the shine back. And that's the look, you guys.
Got it. Thank you, Mel. Okay, she said, can't hear you. Okay, I appreciate that so much. Was that so beautiful? I love that she can rock the skin tone with the Cinnabar and her concealer, and then she did the Sweet Plum and the navy also, but she blended it so well that there were no harsh lines. You couldn't tell where the purple or the blue really was, or where it began or ended or anything. So it was totally great. So I am just super excited. I'm loving that. I've been wanting to really fine tune and look at that look and see what I can do on my own, but I'm just loving it. And I don't know if you guys can tell, you can totally see Gloria in her smile. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so fun. So it's just beautiful. Oh, thank you, Amy. Oh gosh, thank you. Okay, so today I'm going to share with you like just some, subtle colors that I would do. Now I just put a fresh coat of the CC cream. Let me make sure I know what shade I was using, because yeah, I still use the Very Light. I was like, this one worked. But yeah, I still use the Very Light right now. And I used to not be able to use the CC cream on my bare skin. Ever since I've been using the Clinical Solutions, it totally makes my skin thinks it's totally normal and not oily. So we're good. Oh, thank you. You're so great. You would totally wear my colors. Thank you. I'll have to share with you. Okay, so we've got the CC cream. Now, I just want to share, earlier in that video for like 9 minutes, Juliana was doing some extreme ombre effect with her face. Okay, so a lot of the fun you can have with like your barely there look is still doing the contouring, the highlighting, and just pronouncing your like things that you want to stand out more, and having recede the things that you want to recede, right? So like I said, you highlight and contour, baby, you can lose 5 pounds in your face, okay? Right away. And so that's really fun. But I'm going to go ahead and do a little with the eyes and introduce you to some of the different palettes we have while we're kind of doing that. Okay, so Luis Casco is going to come and share with you the 3 sizes of palettes we have. And I'm going to prepare mine so that you can see mine at the same time. Okay, get excited. We have our little baby one. Okay, holds the 4 colors, or 1 eyeshadow color with a blush or highlighter or contour or something like that. And then the perfect one that he's going to present, one that has highlighter, contour, 3 eyeshadows, and a blush. Okay. And then the big daddy over here, okay, where this is just a label for the colors I have. And so this is just really fun. I could fit all of my blush or cream to powder, Endless Performance foundation, whatever eyeshadow looks I want. I could play around with it. It's all magnetic and they move. Do you see this? They move. So I can play around and have separate looks in different places or whatever I want, okay? It's very fun, slick, okay, thin. So that's why I just keep all my eyeshadows here if I'm going to use them all anyway. I just have another one for my blushes. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and play that now. Thanks, guys. You're so awesome. Now I'm going to go ahead and get out the colors and do the ivory colors on my ivory eyes. Okay, now I always feel like when I use the really light colors, I feel like I did not do anything. Like I want some pop, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna go for it, y'all. I'm gonna go for it. So I'm gonna really prime it up so that it can really pop as much as possible. Okay, here we go. Share, share, share. Okay. And you keep letting me know about that audio. Thank you so much for that. Okay.
Mary Kay Perfect Palette is one of my favorite tools for organizing makeup. So I'm gonna let you in on what I love about it and how you can fill yours with one of my one palette looks. This sleek palette is the perfect size for your handbag and it's a real space saver when you're traveling. It also has a large mirror so you can do touch-ups anywhere, anytime. There are a lot of ways you can fill your palette, but I'm going to walk you through 3 one palette looks for ivory, beige, and bronze skin tones. Each palette features 6 Mary Kay Chroma Fusion products, 1 contour, 1 blush, 1 highlighter, and 3 eyeshadows. For women with light ivory skin tones, I chose latte and glazed for your contour and highlighter because those are the shades I helped Mary Kay create for ivory to beige skin tones. For the rest of the palette, I wanted you to have a combination of matte and shimmer shades like Blossom and Crystalline to make the look fresher and more modern. You can't go wrong with these shades. Now, for medium beige skin tones, Latte is still the best contour shade, but you can use glaze highlighter if your skin is lighter or Honey Glow if you're deeper beige in skin tone. I chose Rosy Nude Blush because it's a matte shade that creates a really pretty contrast with the highlighter. And these eyeshadows are perfect from going from a daytime look to a smokier, sultrier look. You can even add eyeliner for extra drama. Now, women with deeper bronze skin tones will also love Honey Glow for highlighting. And like Latte, the Cocoa Contouring Powder is a beautiful matte shade with a little bit of a gray tone to it so that it looks more like a natural shadow than a warmer shade would. The shades in this palette enhance bronze skin's natural radiance and act as a basic look that can be dressed up by adding the little bling that a metallic eyeshadow like Shiny Penny can bring to the eyes. Now, there are a lot of gorgeous skin tones that range from extremely fair to deep ebony. So, while these 3 palettes are a great starting point, your Mary Kay independent beauty consultant can help you customize these looks based on what looks the best for your specific skin tone. She's also a great resource for skincare tips, application tools, and private makeup tutorials. Just think of her as your beauty BFF. Visit marykay.com today to connect with your personal beauty advisor and start filling your Mary Kay Perfect palette.
I remember this. Oh, I remembered it before you told me. Okay, so thank you so much for those comments. All right, so what I'm doing is I'm grabbing the under eye corrector. Now, one thing that Juliana shared was that it is actually going to help just get rid of darkness. Now, the difference between your concealers and your under eye corrector, yes, I use all of these every day, is that the under eye corrector is going to like cancel out darkness. So like for the dark circles, that's why it's called under eye. But she was also using it to cancel out darkness from blemishes. So So she used that and then went over it with her different foundation shades, okay? And then for the concealers, that actually just is like, it covers it, right? And it's just it just covers really well, right? More than full coverage. So what I do based on her tips that because I've been watching her for the last 2 years since this pandemic, she's kind of like training me now. I've been watching her stuff. So you just do the light colors. It's just a quick little tip if you're doing anything live, is you just do the inside of the eye, outside of the eye, and right next to the nose with your lighter concealer shade, okay? And I'm just doing this really quick because if I'm going to be using some nude colors, I really want them to pop as much as possible, okay? Now, she also used concealer on her eyelid after she had done some of her accent colors, so we'll see what I do. See how much we can contrast there, okay? Now, I do have a disclaimer, is that because it's not like the concealer is tested for eyewear, but I know a ton of consultants and directors who talk about how they use concealer on their eye area, like as in their eyelid. It's not like necessarily tested for, you know, allergies or hypoallergenic or anything like that. So if you do that, at least wear your eye primer if you're going to try that and you have allergies or sensitive eyes, okay? Just play with it. You know what I'm saying? All right. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay. Okay, so we have, is Darlene still watching? Are you a new guest here? We would love to say hi to you. Thank you for everybody who is here. I see Claudette, Camille, Mel, Chanel, Cara, Amy. This is so much fun, you guys. Totally. And I just don't want to miss anything. So, and Debbie, were you here? So thank you so much for being here. Okay. Now, the darker concealer I'm going to use down here more where, you know, oh, thank you. That is so sweet for you to say. Debbie. Hey, Debbie, you look pretty too. I just know it, girl. Look in that mirror and tell yourself. So, anyways, so it's just, I use the lightest concealer and then the next shade up. The darker one is honestly a little darker than my foundation, or pretty much blends with it. And then the lighter one is like a shade or two lighter than my foundation. So it just helps to brighten up that area, especially if you're going to do any videos or lives, okay? And then the under eye corrector can literally be applied directly on the dark circle, okay? All right. So that is because it just cancels out that darkness. Now, if you feel like you've got darkness to cancel out in other areas, go ahead. And Juliana was liberally using it when I was watching her, and I was like, you go, girl, if you got it. I mean, she had so many layers of different concealers and foundations, but you guys, she's been using this stuff. She's been using, and she's a, you know, beautiful makeup artist that has been, you know, getting paid for doing makeup for years now. So I'm just saying, so she was rocking it. She had the ombre effect and did like a darker foundation and then concealers that were lighter here, and then just blended it so you couldn't even tell where the darker and the lighter started or ended. So you use the concealers for the eyelids. It works well for you, Claudette. I am so excited about that. Thank you. Yay. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, he said for the ivory palette, crystalline, which mine, you know what, I ordered a new one, so I'm using up the rest of this one. I apologize, I thought I had it here. Blossom and hazelnut. You like what you're learning about the correctors and the concealers? Oh, awesome. Thank you for letting me know. Awesome. Okay, and you're probably learning some on your own too. And so I'm going to be using these three colors. So sorry you don't see it very well. That crystalline over there, the blossom, and the hazelnut. me and Hazelnut, you know, if you're going to use a light color like that, you really got to rock it with that bright contrast. So I'm really hoping my crystalline comes through for me today. I used to wear it all the time. If I wore nothing else, I wore crystalline all over my eye. Before I knew much, I may not have even worn eyeliner till I was a director. So even like for 20 years of my life, I was using Time Wise and crystalline and lip colors, and that's basically I did have blush because I was like all flushed out without blush. Well, and the concealers, I'm just saying, because I started with acne. So you gotta know that the girls with acne totally love our concealers because they can look in the mirror and see themselves differently than they normally did. And that is the beauty. And I watch people and, you know, they're like crying in the mirror, and it's like so fun to see and help them see that beauty that comes out. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and start with my, I'm going to go ahead and start with the Blossom with the all over eyeshadow brush. Okay. Now, just so you know, Louise spent 5 years helping develop our brush set. Oh my gosh. For $10 to $14 per brush. They're pretty incredible. They're synthetic, so they can all be used for like technically liquid or powder. And they clean much better, right? And last much longer. And also can basically have like multiple functions, I guess you could say, or uses based on how you hold it and all of these things. So get excited. I'm just going to do the Blossom all over and see what happens here. Okay, I'm using my Perfect Palette large mirror like he was talking about. Okay, I'm just going to do it all over because I always need a clean palette to start out with. Okay. Oh my gosh, how are you guys doing? Did you have an amazing 2022, like ringing in the new year? I hope you did. I was watching something today that said, do you have your own version of It's a Wonderful Life? Because that would be amazing, so that you can remember that this world would not be as awesome as it is without you, right? Everyone that you touch is blessed. Okay, so that really made a difference. Oh my goodness, that really helped me create that palette. It's basically the foundation for my eyes. I've got this blank palette to paint now. So I'm going to go ahead and do it on the other side, right? Oh my goodness, I'm not leaving that thing out over there. Woohoo! Okay. Has anyone added or changed something in their skincare routine based on the weather or just what you're learning or how you feel lately on what you would like to do? Gosh, I have never used Blossom regularly as my base color, but I could, because it's probably going to allow Hazelnut to really, boom, do its thing, right? Oh gosh, he's right about his stuff, isn't he? Okay, so let's get a different brush. Okay, so we are going to go with a different brush now, and I'm going to do my Hazelnut. Now, Juliana was talking about that eye socket. So for her, that's what, right here. It's between the brow bone and the lid. It's that socket. So it's not like necessarily right on the crease that she was doing it. She was doing this whole area, and it looked just a shade darker than her skin tone. Now Hazelnut is definitely darker than my skin tone. So this is, I'm going to play it safe. I need to create more depth, so I'm going to definitely be pronouncing my brow bone with this first. Let's see what we got. Did I say play it safe? Whatever. This is not the place that I need to play it safe, right? Okay, so Hazelnut totally showed up for us today. Okay, That's what happens when you listen to these people who do their work. Okay. Oh my gosh. It's not like he's never done an ivory face with hazelnut and blossom. Seriously, people. Okay. Well, there you go. The proof is in the pudding. Okay. So I just went to town on that thing. Okay. I just really embellished that. Really. Oh my goodness. Okay. So I went out past my brow. And I want my shadow to lift my eye up, not drag it down. So I'm going to clean this up a little bit so that I can have it lift and not drag down, okay? And that was a good friend. You know they're a good friend when they're willing to tell you something in love so that you can improve, right? Now, do you see the difference between having the accent color and not? Like, seriously, it's like, dude, do I have anything there, right? And of course, we got to blend this sucker, right? Okay. All right. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I like to really accentuate my brow bone. It's true. You caught me. But then I got to go in and doctor that. Okay. Whoa. All right. Okay. Well, apparently he knows his stuff. He's our global makeup artist for a reason, huh? Get excited. Okay, so I'm going to go in with the eye smudger brush and do the crystalline where I need my wake-up calls. You know what I'm saying? Where is that? Where is that writing? Can you see it? Ah, there it is. Barely. Eye smudger. This guy, I love it. Such a great tip. I can even go under like this. Hazelnut is basically like a contour color for me. Okay, here we go, crystalline. Love me my crystalline. I can't even believe I could really just rock out these shades. Okay, it's all about contrast. See, I'm just going to add that shimmer there. And then when I really want to do the wake up and makeup, I go in here. Okay, get a little, if you feel awake, you are awake. If you look awake, you can feel awake, and you are awake. I used to do that in between my college classes, okay? Get excited. Okay. Boom. Definitely can see when you use a highlighted or shimmer color to help. It also helps define your brow. Okay. So there you go. Okay. Well then, that was amazing. Look at him do his stuff. Apparently I can do that. Okay. And let's go ahead and blend that. Okay. Make sure this is clean. Ooh, I want to have a clean one. Let's see here. Anybody else like to go light on their eyeshadow colors? Okay, now here's the deal. For video, according to Juliana, you can go ahead and do a little more drama than you're used to anyways, because the camera takes away some of the drama. So, you can actually define a little bit more and play a little more that way, because it's not going to be as dramatic on the camera as you think it would be in person. Okay. So I just wanted to make sure you knew that. Okay, and I'm going to just do my little circles to blend. I'm not going to do too much. I want to keep that crystalline in place, okay? And probably, now you know you can always go back with your CC cream. Ooh. If you need to. Okay. Okay. Now, if you're ever like, I don't know if this look is gonna work. Let's say you put on something with a bunch of wild colors you've never used before and you're like, I don't know, I feel like a clown or something. You know what I'm saying? You gotta try it with eyeliner and mascara before you throw it out, okay? Because it's just amazing what it does for you. Brows don't hurt either. I'm just saying. Okay, so here we go. Hold on, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and use my, whoa, had a little foundation leak there. I'm gonna go ahead and use my waterproof liquid eyeliner. Okay, I'm loving the fine tip of this one. Hey, Melissa Moore and Claudia, thank you for joining us. Oh my goodness, we're doing the nude eyes, like a barely there new year, new you look, okay? And I did Blossom for ivory skin tone, and if you watch the video previous, there's a beige skin tone and a bronze skin tone, neutral, natural kind of look, okay? I did Blossom all over, I did Hazelnut, and then I did Crystalline, okay? And so I was really surprised that the Hazelnut popped the way it did, because usually I felt like it was just not my thing, but I just didn't have the contrast color on there properly or something before. I don't know. I mean, how that was. Okay, so now I'm going to use that waterproof. Look at that tip. Now, if you are like new to lining your eyes, or you don't like it because it takes too much time or whatever, this is just like a whoop and a whoop. It's just like so fast. I know you got to use that whoop whoop. I know, it's like crazy. It's like amazing. So I can go all the way in because of it. It's really thin, and it's not so, it doesn't feel like too much for me when I use this fine tip to go all the way in. Now I know we were doing like as natural as possible, but I'm just saying it's such a beautiful tip. You got to play around. Okay, I'm just touching up a little here. Now, it's just, you know, my opinion or understanding that when you line on your waterline, that it's not necessarily the best for your eyes. So I just did want to put that out there. Okay. All right. Whoa. Okay. So do you see the difference with that liner? Just saying. Okay. So let's go ahead and pop this one out. Yeah, I'm using the Perfect palette, by the way, and it fits all the colors that I'm wearing today. As in the Chroma Fusion. Yeah, this is the first time when I started using this a couple years ago. It was the first time I was able to line as close to the inner eye as I do now, just because of this. It just goes on so easy, and you can actually just lay the tip against your eye. Do you see that? And bring it down. Oh my goodness, it's amazing. So if you are new to the scene, or you're like, I didn't want to do it because it's like I can't keep my hand steady or whatever, this is the easiest, quickest way to get over that. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and go with the Lash Love Fanorama, because it's now a regular line mascara. And I just absolutely love this. Now, I'm getting compliments on my eyelashes when I wear this. I love all of our mascaras, you guys. They all do something different. I was rocking the waterproof in the summer because of allergies and all this kind of stuff, okay? That stuff does not come up for anything. This has like a little reservoir in the flask, and that holds the product so that when you're applying it, it's nice and wow, it's just amazing. Okay, I'm just saying. So I love it. It's got 2 ways to apply. You know, a lot of mascara differences is simply in the tip. It's not always in the formula, but you do want to make sure the products are safe. Okay, not like, well, I don't need to tell you what's not safe. You're not the one making it, but I'm just saying, just know that ours are tested safe over time. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and fan them out. Okay, especially since I can see I've got some blossom on there. Don't want that. Okay, now I can let that top coat dry for a minute or 2 and then go back and apply. Okay, if I would like to really rock it out, and you can do that with anything. Actually, I've layered the Ultimate and like the Lash Love, because the Ultimate is volume, but the Lash Love like multiplies your lashes. It makes me look like I have more lashes than I do or something. I'm like, how did that just happen? Okay, but that lash intensity really does 400% more everything. Okay, so just saying. Okay, now the other tip that this has, it allows you to apply vertically, and it just kind of combs them to place them wherever you want. So if you got one doing its wacky tacky, you know what I'm saying, you can do it however. So, okay, yep, this is how we roll. Okay, and if you think you don't know anything and you're like, I don't know where to start, guess what? I am literally watching videos and I'm learning as I go. So you too can do it. Okay, you too can do it. Okay, so that is with the liner and the mascara. Okay, it is really, I'm going to add another coat on this one. Whoa, baby. Oh my goodness. Yep, it just totally makes a difference there. Okay. Loving that. Okay. All right. Okay. So then I'm just saying, since I'm here, you guys, you have to know what a difference the brows make, because if I got any of that lighter powder on my brows, I've got to touch that up so that we can really get that frame going. Okay, I'm going to go to that corner and then go down. So I'm like kind of creating a bigger canvas because of how I love that we can shape our eyes. And I like, you know, just saying. I love that we get do-overs with makeup, right? It's all good. We can do it over. Because I have done the eyeshadow that even with the mascara and the liner didn't actually work. And it was in front of people in, well, it was at the Mary Kay. Like one of their little booths that they have at the seminar. We were trying new stuff and I was like trying to be all like, what's up? No, it's a good thing to carry that stuff with you all the time so you can just quickly touch up if you need to, right? Okay, so now that I did that, I'm feeling like I want to do a little bit more hazel. Oh, I am so tempted to do a darker color because you guys know me, but that's okay. I'm going to rock this. I really am. Okay. All right. So there we go. That is my nude eye with Blossom and Hazelnut and Crystalline and liner. Oh my goodness. And the Lash Love Panorama. Okay. Okay. So now who is still here? Because we are going to have that live drawing. You know that, right? I am going to quickly contour and lose 5 pounds. Okay, just saying. I'm gonna go ahead and add my blush right now. Okay, now we don't all need to apply everything in the same spot, but if you can find the highest part of your cheekbone and kind of go with that for your blush. They say that adding pink adds youth, okay? Adding pink adds youth. And since you want to create a line, you can actually, you know, create more of a vertical line, because I want to, oh, thank you, Claudette. Thank you so much. I want to create a thinner look, okay? Some people are trying to widen their face with their contouring. I'm sure it's a smaller percentage of people, but for me, I'm trying to create the thin look. Okay, so you tell me if it looks like I lost anything after I'm done with that. Even just a few steps, not necessarily the whole thing. Okay. Here we go. So I'm actually going to use this all over eyeshadow brush for contouring a little bit around different areas, like my nose, okay? Okay, so hold on a second. Ooh. That one's the darker one. Here we go. Okay. All right. So I want to just create this line and help this area to recede and this area to recede. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Just saying. Seems scary at first. You just watch Louise Costco, call your consultant, do it with her. It's all good, okay? I'm gonna go in with highlighter too, don't worry about that. Okay, and then we're gonna go in, just finish doing contour on my cheek here. Okay, I'm gonna hold the brush where I can put my thumb in the indentation. Okay, wait, can I show that to you? Yeah, there's that indentation. Underneath. And Louise Costco was saying you don't need to go more than just like 2/3 across your face. You don't need to go all the way down like a big old stripe, okay? Blend it. Now, the bigger the applicator, the easier it is to blend, right? We want no harsh lines, especially around the face. Okay, I want to chisel away. I want to chisel. Yes, ma'am. Okay. I also want to chisel away right here, you know what I'm saying? Get rid of that. If you got a double chin or something, you know what I'm saying? You can chisel away. Who doesn't want to do that? Just saying. Okay. Now what you see, all right, feeling a little more chiseled, yay. Okay, I want to still create a little more line, so I'm going to create more of a peak up here, okay. There's sometimes a little more I do, but I'm just going to go quick right now and do my highlight. Okay, I'm feeling taller already. Really, really, really. And then with the highlighter, you basically just go in between the lines that you contoured. Oops, not that one. I used to use Crystalline as my highlighter. Woo! We were highlighting. Okay, so in between the contours. Look here a little. Get that going. Make sure we got that. Okay, plump up those lips right here. can also use a lighter concealer. Okay, you can also line outside of your lips. There's different face shapes do different things here. Just saying. Okay, so don't all do it this way. Okay, last thing I might do, sometimes, don't have to do it necessarily, but sometimes I like to do it on screen, is I use the latte, or actually it's very similar to hazelnut for me, so I use the hazelnut too, and see how this is kind of going up into the brow, right under my brow. Thank you, Amy. Oh my gosh, thank you, Chanel and Claudette. Thank you, thank you. You're gonna take, look at this, it just goes right under the brow, and then it kind of just goes into my accent anyways, and I'm gonna go around in a circle. I'm telling you, this is what Juliana taught me, and then, well, I like to say she taught me like she's my private tutor or something. I feel like it sometimes. Just gonna go right down under here. Just add a little hooah. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I need a little more of a smudger. Little smudger. So I'm just gonna go down. Let's see if you can see this. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna carry it down. Okay. Just add a little bit more. That's all. Okay. And basically when you do the contour, you want to go a shade or two darker, and it could be a powder, it could be a concealer, a foundation, it could be a powder or a liquid. You guys, it really, just talk to your consultant and let her help you. But ideally, you know, you're just able to get the color that just helps you recede where you want to and be more pronounced where you want to. Okay. It just kind of enhances everything a little bit. You can do this with like your sweet plum, your navy. You could even use the brown eyeliner pencil and then go in and change your eyeliner with your slant tip brush and just go with the sweet plum or the navy. Bada bing, bada boom. You know. Okay, so here's the deal. Now, I went in and I just kind of already did my lips, guys, because I wasn't sure what the time was going to look like. Hey, beautiful Isabel, how are you? I'm going to share, let's see here. I went in and did the pink. Where is my pink? I got so many lip colors right here. Yeah, trademark pink. I did the trademark pink on my lips. Okay, and I'm loving what Juliana did with the lips there. I did trademark pink. Okay. Wasn't the most neutral, I know, but this is pretty neutral with just a little bit of pink on it. And this is the nude blush. Okay, so I topped off with the nude blush. There you go. So I did the trademark pink and the nude blush. This stuff is so non-tacky and so sleek, you guys. It is absolutely amazing. Okay, now lighter colors will usually help your lips look a little bigger. Okay, sometimes you can add that ombre effect and line. Juliana was lining her lips after she applied a lipstick. I'm like, wow, I never did that. I usually do lining all of the lips or some of it and apply a different color and blend or whatever. It's just so much fun, you guys. It's just too much fun. So thank you for the comment on the combo. Yeah, so we did trademark pink and nude blush. All right. So you guys, if you didn't get to see it, I'll post the videos, but I had so much fun. Luis Costco's ivory palette, he does a beige palette and a bronze palette. Anybody here want to be a guest for the beige or the bronze palette? I would love to see. Now we are going to be going, I know, right? That was so fun. We are going to be going live in here Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. I'm waiting for feedback about what times would be best. Otherwise, we'll probably do something similar to what we did with the 12 days, which was around 10:30. Okay. And we want to have one in the evening time too, right? But maybe early evening for the East Coasters who work too, or whatever. I'm like totally open-minded. So please, please, please. Also, we're looking for a new name for our group. We are loving it. So if you got any fun ideas, we want to rename it for 2022 and get excited about having some fun in here. We got lots of fun things planned and coming up, but Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays we'll have some kind of special tips and tricks because you are great. You are amazing. We want you to know it's worth it to take the time to fill up your cup. And as you grow confident, that beautiful, more of that beauty from inside comes out, right? And so just so you know, if you want to know what my skincare game is right now, I do love that Time-Wise 3-in-1, normal to dry. I'm using that whole set. I'm also using the Repair, the serum and the eye cream from the Repair set. And I don't always use all of those products at the same time, but I especially love now the Organics cleanser, the Naturally Organic line cleanser with the powder. I love using that at nighttime. I don't know what it is. I'm loving that. And then I use that serum C+E, and then either my night cream or my oil-free hydrating gel. Of course, now if I use the retinol, then I'll probably use some of the milk on it afterwards or something like that. But I just wanted you to know, oh my gosh, you guys, the more Mary Kay products you use, the better they all work together. Okay, like seriously. So if you are not on a Mary Kay cleanser and moisturizer and you're wanting to amp up your game and getting, whether it's foundation or whatever, all the products work better together. So ask your consultant. It is 100% money back guarantee. It is cruelty free, made in the USA, supports women in your community as well as your consultant. So I just wanted to say thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your time. Let me see what we got going on here for our live drawing. Deborah, what's up, girl? Okay, did you say you would love beige also? It's okay to mix and match the skincare. Yes, it's all made to work together. Absolutely. It's so fun. I'm so serious, you guys. I had so much fun right now with a new look. I really did like something totally new, and I'm like digging it. I'm like, it's okay with me. Like, I didn't think hazelnut was gonna pop at all, but with the blossom and then the crystalline, I think it worked. Hazelnut was the first thing that was ever suggested for me, like over 20 years ago, probably over 30 years ago. But I didn't know how to rock it. So there we go. All right, so let's see here. Let's do a little drawing. Should we go ahead and spin the wheel right now? Maybe. Let's see. I'm just gonna do it. I'm not gonna get rid of you guys. Wheel. Yes. Wheel of names. Okay. I see you guys are commenting. Oop. Okay, we're gonna make that one smaller so we can share it. Okay, we just want to say congratulations to all the ladies who were here this morning too. They had another training time. You guys, it is so fun at the beginning of the year. In Mary Kay, you get great training that is offered in universities, literally. I have someone who just kept coming to our trainings because she's like, I'm paying a lot of money to get the same training at my Bible college. I was like, oh, thank you, Isabel. Oh, my girls will love this look on me too. Oh, thank you so much. That's very sweet. They do feel special when I put my makeup on for them. They're like, what? Everybody else gets the good stuff. No, just kidding. No, we have fun. They like to do my makeup, and then they do their makeup, and then they like wash it off, and I'm like, they just don't want it on for very long. It's so funny. Okay, so let's see here. We are going to delete that, and let's see who is still here. Actually, I'm just going to go through for all the ladies who were guests, and we'll have a winner, right? Unless someone's commenting. I guess I need to share it. Share. Sharing is caring. Share screen. Okay. Yeah. Now I get it. Okay, here we go. So we've got our wheel of names here. I'm gonna add the ladies. So comment, especially if you are a guest and you are still here. Okay. And consultants will have a drawing for you too, okay? I'm going to put Amy on there. Yeah, Amy, friend of Debbie. You go, girl. I love all the questions you're asking, by the way. Totally love it. We need to make sure that we get you all set up there in using the best possible product for the greatest results. Okay. Let's see here. So we got, we had Sakara and Darlene stopped by for a minute. Not sure if she's still here, but that's okay. Today I am drawing from everyone. Sakara, Darlene. If you know if that is your girl, like if you invited her, let me know. Okay. So fun. Okay. Love it. I appreciated you guys so much. All right, so let's go ahead and do a spin. Okay. The person who wins this is going to get one free eyeshadow color. Okay? There we go. Free eyeshadow color. Who is that? Darlene! Yay, Darlene! Woo! Yeah! Okay. All right. That might have been echoing, but that's okay. That's your baseball stadium for the night. Okay. So awesome. Oh, I've got to stop. Okay. So congratulations, Darlene. So let's talk to whoever your consultant is and find out what is the best for you. And then you can also choose between your little mini palette here or your perfect palette, right? Great for traveling, like Luis Casco said, and it totally worked for all the colors I did. It was a one palette look, okay? And then or you can go big and start with your one free eyeshadow in there. How about that? Okay, how exciting. So thank you so much. And ladies, if you have not gotten your customized if you have not had a customized appointment since the year started, go ahead and do that. Get on that Mirror Me app, or find a look in the lookbook or somewhere online. Mary Kay, you know, we have our marykay.com, and there's all kinds of fun things there. Ask your consultant to help you with that. And if you want to host a party, then you're going to get stuff for free. So whether you do it in person or on Facebook, oh my gosh, it is so much fun. And she needs 10 parties on her book. So you will be helping her a lot if you help her get 10 parties on her book. So you could be one of those amazing parties and get free credit. So woohoo! That is so fun. All right. Thank you for being here. We love you. Have a beautiful night, and we'll see you on Thursday. Okay?